Hello friends, welcome to my channel Vishaka Astrology. Today we're going to discuss about Sun transit in Taurus in 2026. And we have to find out what kind of secrets is going to open, and the Pandora is going to open, and you will see the experience what we will have. So let's talk about what is the cosmic shift altogether. So on 14th of May 2026, the king of planets Sun will transit from Aries, which is a more of a fiery sign of heat and fire, to enter in a grounded, very earthy sign of luxurious sign called Taurus. This is called Vrishabha Sankranti. So a transit, that is a shift their actions, and from actions it will go to accumulations. You feel scattered or you feel disturbed or too much of action on this month is your anchor. So my name is Suhas, and today we will discuss on how the sun impact on most of the zodiac sign. Now let's talk about sun attributes. Sun attributes is like your soul, atma. It's your ego, pride, your father, your vitality, your authority, your status, your achievements, and it is also light of truth because sun's light is very pure, so it gives you authority as well as leadership. Now, when he enters into the foundation of or a room of Taurus, Taurus is ruled by Venus. It's more of a earthy sign. It represents stability. It talks about stability. It talks about family values. It talks about sensory pleasures. It talks about overall wealth accumulation. And what kind of experience we're gonna get is when Sun enters into Taurus, your sensory and um, family values and all other aspect around Taurus will get activated by Sun. Your soul's light focuses on your own need, your own nurturing thing, what will help you to nurture, and what is your value, what you value as a time. So it's a time for a steady, patient growth, and rather than an impulsive any decision making. You will look at a stability and you will look at as a growth. So this is as far as when sun comes into energy comes into the Taurus sign. Let's talk about how will be your life, overall life, love life, or personal life, and how is your spiritual growth or perspective. The experience says that slow and steady energy is there. You feel very strong during this time, and there is going to be a strong desire for a security, for a values, both for financial as well as your personal need, which is personal emotional needs, which will be taken care through this sun. Now, second house is in natural zodiac is the second house, which shows you will be looking for nurturing your life, nurturing yourself around surroundings will look for nurturing. So your energy of nurturing will be activated. How is going to be married life? Since Sun brings heat, Taurus is ruled by Venus, so which watch out for ego clashes. Just ensure that you don't use any very authoritative or very aggressive comments with your family members. It can create a disturbances, and sun can also make you little stubborn. You will be, since it's getting into the fixed sign, an earthy sign, you will get stubborn for your need, your nurture. However, it's a great time to build physical comfort and luxury um, with your partner, because partner is going to be there with you, because this is a accumulation of soul where your family come together. Now let's talk about family life. The sun is a natural second house of zodiac, comes into second house of zodiac Taurus. It brings a spotlight to the family traditions. You feel that what are my values, what my family is bringing something which I need to complete. some tradition, some rituals. You will focus on that. You will also look at your tradition. Along with that, you will also look at shared assets. So anything you've been sharing with your family, bank account, or any other stuff where you can want to be get work on those action during this entire month. You may find yourself leading uh, some family discussions or planning for a long term future for your household. So, see again, this is not action, but this is a strategy will be defined during this transit of Sun. Now, spiritual progress. Spiritual progress is about grounding of energy, okay? Because it's not about flying in the cloud. You want stability. You want. It's about finding a God in a nature. So, in the food you eat or the discipline you follow in a daily routine, so there your focus will be there rather than any airy thoughts. You will get more of earthy thoughts, like you will become more and more focusing on your regular needs, and for specifically, you will take action around that. Now, these all happens about the overall experience of the sun in when it comes to us. But let's say people have a different zodiacs. We need to go with as per the zodiac, and we'll understand what is exactly the vibe is coming out of. So when you if you have an Aries sign, then what is the experience next month will be more focused on your financials, boosting your bank accounts. You will focus on your bank account because naturally it comes the second house, Taurus, and where the sun goes, that means you will complete pending your bank related data activities, and you will finish them. You need to be very careful with the harsh speech with your family members. Your language will be little tougher, which your family may not love this. So you need to be very careful in your ego and pride. Taurus. So this is going to be very powerful for you guys because you're taking the lead in certain activities, and you will be focusing on self care. You want to look at yourself first. Personal development, that is your goal. And but there is a problem, as you know, sun comes in the lagna or sun comes into your sign, your stubbornness may increase, and it's like my way or highway. This is going to be your attitude will be there. Gemini, it's a time for introspection. Introspection because you are in 12th house. This sun transit is happening, and this is clearly showing you need to be into the solitude. You will love to be in the solitude. You will do some personal research around spirituality and those aspects of your life. And but also there is a high possibility of spend expenses gonna increase, and possibly some hidden enemies come out of it and they will act. So you need to be very careful on that side. So this is about Gemini. Cancer, you will have experience of social. You will want to get into social community, social circle. You will increase, and you will focus on that. Your efforts will go around networking with the powerful people. You will actually get in connect with some of the powerful people, and relying too much on others' opinion is something you need to avoid because Taurus sign is coming in your 11th house. You bound to be emotional, and you get depend on the others' opinion many times, validation part of it. So you need to be very careful and control your emotions, especially in the social circle, and understand people, and understand the overall social network how it works. Leo, this is going to be a very status driven, authoritative. Career is going to be recognized. Your status is going to increase. So this is a fabulous time for you guys, and there will be absolute work life balance, and you will have to manage your stress as well, because in the first half you will have a lot of stress in the Leo, and then you will start also loving some of the me time. Virgo. Virgo is all about adventures. You will do travel, you will do long distance travel, or you will have some great wisdom you will get some from guru or some of the seniors. and your interest will be there into higher learning. You will focus on that part of your life and you want to really increase that part. But since Sun coming into the ninth house from your zodiac, it will give some different view because Sun is very clear. He is me, I, me, myself. So when it goes there, it can disturb the equation with your mentor, disturb the equation with your father. Yet I still feel it's a fabulous placement for you. So have a great time for that during that time. Libra, for you it is going to be transformative, intense. You need to get into some work, some project will come and you need to ask to do some kind of a deep research and focus on this time into researching rather than talking about self. This is a time to be lie low kind of situation where you focus more on self transformation rather than looking how can you brag. This is not a time for this. You can expect sudden changes on your desk or especially on your finances, so you need to be very very clear on that. Shared finances especially, you will have a challenge there. You need to be quite watchful about it. Scorpio, for the Scorpio, the collaboration is the answer, is the key for this month. Build strong partnership, build good relation with your family, especially your spouse. Time is all about spouse time with, avoid all kind of ego battles with your spouse. That is the area you can get into a challenge. This spouse is your mirror, so take the feedback and act accordingly. But this is a time where you need to surrender, not to you not to authoritative way can control. You cannot control freak. You cannot become a control freak during this time. Sagittarius, it's a disciplined one. Okay, you have to conquering your obstacles. You have some health challenges and focus on your fitness, focus on your exercise, daily routine. That is very critical. And you need to avoid getting burnout from overworking because you are going to get some struggle is increased. Obviously, work will increase. Any task initially you require used to do 2 hours, during this take will take at least couple of more hours. So your working karma or working time will is going to increase and you will get easily burn out into this. So you need to be very careful around it. Capricorn, it's a creative time. You have to focus on creation, creative, use your right brain really well. It's a time for romance, it's time for joyful and self expression time. But you will get into little negative side. You will become overprotective about your child, unnecessarily get into conflict with child because of your excessive criticness with your child. You need to be very clear on that front and control your overprotectiveness. Aquarius. Now this is going to be deep rooted. You will enhancing your home environment. Your environment you are really looking forward for always. And but there is a kind of emotional rigidity, um, or some kind of heart heaviness can experience. So these people need to be very very um, understand there is a overwhelming of emotions can happen or there is a mood disturbances can happen. Just be careful on that front. Pisces is going to be very courageous. This is like a you want to focus on some new skills and developing some new communication with some of the new groups, joining the new groups, enjoying the activity with the new groups, and but there is possibility of misunderstanding, especially with sibling. So you need to be very careful on that and watch your words when you are getting into conversation with your sibling or neighbors. That's where you need to be very careful. So as far as this entire activity is concerned, this is all about all the 12 zodiac signs. So to end this, I just want to give a one simple remedy. Those who may get some kind of, see, Sun is a cruel planet, not a malefic planet. Yet the cruelty sometimes disturbs us, especially in form of health or in terms of your achievements, and sometimes relationship. You get disturbed on this. So it's very important. Sun's hit in the Venusian sign of Taurus. Perform this is a simple ritual. What you need to do, offer water to sun. Surya Arghya every morning. And while doing so, also add a small piece of jaggery or a red flower into that water. So that small piece of jaggery and red flower one, and then you give the Surya Arghya. This harmonizes the sun authority in the Taurus's need for sweetness and the growth and accumulation. So this transit is about to bring your empire, building that empire brick by brick. And this month you should be important use for. Comment your moon sign and I will let you know how is gonna be your experience. Are you focusing on wealth or health in this month? The chapter is open for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel for different Vedic insights. Stay grounded, stay happy. Thank you.